You just woke up. Run! Negotiating.
Hey guys, who don't want to be in the camera? You?
Okay, good. All right. Ready? Hi, welcome to the Kung Fu School. We are live here. We're going to do the Shuang today, and then a warm-up and a stretch. We're going to skip the warm-up, or very light warm-up for right now. So jump on in, stand straight, and bow. I like this class size. All right, just rotating up our joints. My English is going. And back. And up. And back down. To the side. And back in. Good. Shoulders, one up, one down, twisting through. Imagine you're flossing your shoulder blades. Nice big class. All right, good. Shoulder rotations. And going backwards. Welcome to, come on in. Come on in. So every second longer, what do you think? Yeah. All right, around the whirls. Good. Opposite way. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to do Shuanyang applications. You're like, what are we talking about? So in the mornings, we do Shuanyang, which is like Tai Chi, but not Tai Chi. Each move, we have 66 moves in it, but each move has an application. So for most of you, you haven't seen some of the applications or you've just been briefly told them. So we're going to break down some of the moves. Some of the moves you haven't seen yet, but I will show the move. You may be able to even practice the move, and then we'll actually apply it in a fighting situation, okay? If you don't know it, it's not a big deal. You'll get to it at some point, but knowing the application is always useful. If you need to ask questions, please ask questions, okay? All right, let's have a nice circle. First one. We're going to do the first two with pushing hands. Most of you will see this pretty quickly. It's old tree shaking its root, okay? So for the sake of everybody, I want to be in a bow and arrow stance, okay? For you, that's feet width. Feet parallel. Your front foot is half a foot in front of your back foot, okay? Back leg is straight, hips squared to the front, feet angled out, okay? From here, bring your hands up, eyebrow height, turn to the left, okay? Your right hand is going to is going to block and come out, making sure we are not crossing our left hand, okay? Here and here, okay? Most of you know this one. For those who don't, that's it right here. Okay. If you do, just practice that move a few times. And actually, I want you practicing it with the opposite leg now. Routine, it's always off the right foot forward. Let's confuse you guys, yes? All movements, even though we don't do it in the other way in the Shuang, are all practical. So we should be able to do it in the opposite way. Good. Here. Good. And block. Yes. When you finish the block, you're blocking in front. For you, I want you to switch your legs. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. 1, 2. Okay? All right. Good. Not Tuba. Selena and Dieter and Neo, if you would work with one of the newer guys for me. We're going to do a pushing hands drill, working on getting this in. So if I can borrow Selena for a second. Okay, so the guys who've done this already, if somebody's going to come across, pushing your shoulder, okay, I'm going to move, turning my waist, turn, and push. Okay, old tree entwining its roots. Okay, go into the shoulder. I turn with the waist, turn and block off. Yeah, so this is your practical way of using it in pushing hands. So just practice it nice and easy. Don't go crazy with it. Get the block. Don't get too excited too quick, okay? Thank you. So if I could have you three going with some of the new guys, working on pushing hands. One more time? Okay, Selena, can I see you again? Okay, from this side, yes? She pushes with the opposite hand. I turn, yeah? I twist, and I come out. So what did we just do, right? I turn, here, and then I come forward. So a slight push at the end.
From the right.
Yeah. From the right, and with the left if you want to. Okay? In pushing hands, we're going to push the person off. Okay? So application doesn't have to be perfectly static. Where you're going to use sections of it, it may not be completely complete. Okay? So a little bit of imagination, guys. Yeah? For this right now, yes. Dieter? Thank you. Partner up, partner up, partner up. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
I can sit down.
No, no.
Probably with my back and just watch.
You just want to watch? No, you don't just want to watch. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to switch in with these guys. Because I need to check. Okay. Can we have a group of 3 here with you guys? Yeah? Cool. Make sure everybody gets a chance, right? Good. All right. Okay, good. So guys, make sure that we are practicing this from touch contact. Guys, make sure we are practicing this from touch contact. I don't want you actually doing pushing hands, but the idea is to go from contact, keep contact, and remain until you completely push off, okay? Yeah? Go for it.
Are we supposed to strike a certain way? Or just
Yeah, going straight across. So if I'm here, okay, he's going to come from my shoulder. I'm going straight across and push. Okay?
you push with the same blocking hand?
Yes, I'm pushing with the same. He comes across here and push. I can push with the other hand too. It depending on where your reach is. Yeah. Okay. Another from this side, the hand that's blocking completely more, but then the left always ends up pushing a little bit. At least in pushing hands, just yeah.
You push me out. I don't know if there's something out.
No, go on. Let me see.
It felt really. Because you pushed me really low earlier. That's why I was like, it felt out.
That's it. Good. Yeah. Yeah, but go from contact. Keep contact entirely. Yeah. Yeah. Keep contact though. Go completely from contact. Yeah. Okay. Do that again. Do that again. Okay. Again.
Flemish is very confused.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay. So what you're doing is you're dropping down. You're putting, right? Yeah. Go across. Yeah. If you drop, he can bend this elbow very easily. So I want to make sure I'm here. As he's coming in, I'm taking his force away. Yeah? Yeah. All right, guys. Guys, 1 second. Even though we are turning the waist, be careful. I'm already seeing it happening. Everybody is turning completely over. We never want to show our backs to our opponent. So slight movement. Yeah,
Can
come.
show him from.
Yeah.
How you show
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
from
Yeah. Selena, can I borrow?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to see it from? Okay, perfect. Here. So she's going to come across here, and I just turn like I'm blocking, right? I'm blocking. Then the same hand that's on top is going to follow through. So in pushing hands, it's not as clean as perfect as this move is. So what happens is ideally with pushing hands, I keep contact. As I'm keeping contact, I move through, I keep contact with this hand, so that hand doesn't even have to move. So it becomes even more simple and broken down. So here, this is a bit more complicated, right? Now I'm making it very simple, keeping contact, turning, and then pushing. Yeah? Okay, for my guys online, if you are watching and wondering what is going on, we're going from the Shuang, which is, like I said earlier, like Tai Chi, but not Tai Chi. We're using practical applications. If you don't have a partner to go over with, just practice the move. Right foot forward in a bow and arrow stance. Turn to the left, right hand moves down, coming back to the front. Just practice this for now, and you can work on the next section later. Yeah? Okay, good. Make sure both people have had a go. Make sure both people have had a go. Yeah? Okay. Pause for a second. Any questions? No. Okay. So we're going to stick to pushing hands. You're good. Okay. We're going to stick to pushing hands, but we're going to use a different move, okay? It's two dragons rushing to the pearl, okay? With this one, you're coming up. You pull energy up, shift the weight back, turn at the shoulder, and push forward, okay? So I'm not going to go into too much detail with the move itself, but the idea is to shift your weight back. Feel the person get their balance shifts off, and then you're pushing forward. So most of you have done the pushing hands this afternoon. Pushing hands is about off-balancing somebody, right? But pushing hands really gets interesting when you can feel where the person's energy and where their body weight is moving. So if I can feel her come off, I can then feel her come forward and then push her off, okay? So the idea with this, don't worry too much about how it works perfectly in Shuang. Think about the action of shifting and moving off, yeah? But be sensitive. The minute we tense up, we've lost all our sensitivity. Everything becomes hard, heavy, and there's no way to go into that yin mode, yeah? So I want to feel. If she's not off balance and she's not coming, don't force her there, yeah? Reset, okay. Okay, there we go. But as we're doing this, make sure when you go back, do not do this, okay? Make sure that we are keeping a relatively good stance, okay? I want you working in this pushing position. You're gonna push, push. If you can find the position, yes, there we go, okay? But don't go too much into it, okay? Good. Questions? Okay? Yes. For you guys, go a bit more, yeah? I made it more simple for the guys who just started, so I want you thinking, really going one leg, two leg, shifting. Yeah? Good. And you can go a little longer in your stance if you need, so it doesn't have to be a perfect walking stance, yeah? Yeah. 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 Good. Yeah. Come. Everybody to the side, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Push. Okay.
This time. That's interesting. When I feel the other person doing that move.
Yep, exactly. The second part is going to be that. So as somebody's pulling you, I'm going to go in, follow it, then pull back and push.
So when someone's pushing, what if someone's pushing me?
Okay? Then you feel it. Go with it. Yeah. But what did you do? Yes, it does. But that's exactly what I'm asking you to do. As you're pushing, right? What did you do? You leant back with your back. Okay? So as she's pushing, think about shifting into the back leg. So as she's pushing, push. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because I'm already.
Yeah. And you can be a little cheeky and do a little side movement as she's coming in. Push.
Yeah.
So the idea is this. Okay? You don't really go completely off the leg in pushing hands, but the idea is just to get the feeling of the movement, yeah? The complete movement like that is very Tai Chi, and we don't completely do the straightening of the leg because we do takedowns in pushing hands and sticking hands, so we don't want to completely straighten. But side and then push. That way you're not completely off balance. Yeah? But get sensitive with the feeling, essentially.
Movement from here.
Yep. Better, but not much.
Not too
Good.
tight. Just it's a little game. Play around. Okay. Now you try to pull me a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Good. Good.
Right?
Sorry, go on.
I was trying to get it. You don't lean, but shift weight like this.
Yes, yes, exactly.
That's the point.
That's the idea. So the move is here. I shift, back.
But you're still, you see, she's very.
Shift
not
and back,
leaning.
yeah. So the only thing is the practice in the Shuang, you do lean back completely, yeah. But here, that's why I said I didn't emphasize it too much because I don't want you shifting completely. I want small motion in order to come out. So as I'm coming in, or you're pulling me, you say you're trying to push me off balance, yeah? I'll follow, yeah, but feel it relax more. As you were doing that, here, that's it, good. And then push. But watch that leg coming up. If that leg comes up, you've lost your balance, yeah? And you can turn to the side, that's it, good. Now push out, that's it, that's it. So think of here, I go out with you, in and out. Yeah, think of a round motion.
So it's not like a pull.
Pull,
It's more like a.
pull into a push, yeah? So, or think of it more, sorry, here. As she's pulling me, yeah? I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna lean back and turn, okay? But the point is, think of it more open, and each time it's a push and a pull, I shift, and then I can draw you out.
But she's not really moving from here. She's all with the stance, just shifting the weight.
Yeah. I think for you, it's just making sure your foot doesn't come up. You lift that foot so the leg comes up automatically. So just keep that front leg bent slightly. Keep the weight just a little bit. Think maybe even turning a little to the side, almost.
It's a risky one. You have to be so good.
Good. She's not moving?
No,
No, okay.
she's also got quite a few months on me. So
Give it time. Today is first day. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That was it. That was it. Good. That was it. Okay, okay. Yes. Okay, and relax. And relax. Good. Any questions? Tricky? Okay, this idea is not meant to be perfect. I'm planting a seed essentially in your head to get you thinking about where your body is shifting, where you can push, and how to stay relaxed, okay? So in the Shuang, it actually moves a full circular motion, okay? I avoided getting you doing that first because I don't want this happening, where you lock out completely and lose your balance. So that is the natural tendency for us to, oh, we can go completely and we'll lose our balance in the beginning. So later on, it'll come, yeah, as you get more, as your body starts to understand the movement, okay? But think about shifting the weight and using that momentum, the person's momentum, to come back and use it against them, okay? Any questions on that?
Can you use this in the reverse? Like right now, you feel their weight on you, so you use it against. What if they're pulling you?
Yeah, you can, you can. It's trickier as long as your back leg is not locked. So start pulling me forward. Start pulling me forward. Here and here, yeah? But my tailbone pops ever so slightly. That is going to be the issue. So as a pulling, right, I have to find a way of pulling out and in, okay? So it's trickier in that direction because I come up as you're pulling me. So I have to make sure I sink, then pull, and then push through. It works, but it's not as effective as the other way.
You're still doing this.
Yes, you're still doing this, but it's longer. Because if I've already stopped you as you're pulling me, right, it's easier to do that than it is to go all the way and lose all that time, yeah? Practically in pushing wise, yeah? But you can do it. Okay, good. All right, next one, ringing the bell, beating the drum. Most of you have seen it. Very practical movement. For guys who don't know, from the Shuang, comes forward, big motion. This is a block. At all times, my opposite hand is moving in the opposite direction, and I am blocking a lower crane block and hammer fist, okay? Very practical in sticking hands. Technically, even in pushing hands, because you can change this into a push, but we'll keep it simple and use it only for sticking hands right now. For the guys who've been doing this a little bit, you can start seeing where each movement can be used in multiple different ways. And again, actually, the way Marcin would say it is, this is just one application. So as you get to know the move, you can find a lot more applications. And as long as they work and are fundamentally correct, you haven't lost your stance, you're still blocking, you're still having an attack, it's fine, yeah? So you can start thinking about that, but make sure it remains practical, yeah? So she is going to punch. I'm going to block. Lower crane, making sure this stays. Okay? So, boom, boom, okay? Now, to be in a defensive situation, in sticking hands, or just generally, if I need to step, I will step. If I can just go from here, I will go from here, okay? So, inner block, lower crane, boom, okay? If we're using it self-defense-wise or in sticking hands, I don't even need to fully crane, but I want to keep contact, okay? So make sure you're blocking, keeping that contact if I need to hook in and slam, okay? Okay, thank you. All right, these guys, let's switch it up. This is a much easier one, so let's get in the mix for you guys. Go for it, new partners. Switch it up, new partners. Huh? Yes, one group of three. Da, 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 da. Okay. I will let you go with these two. What do you think? Yeah? You okay? Yeah.
Can we do left leg in front just for
Yeah.
strong arm?
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay.
He was doing it the whole time, and now? Like for real.
Block.
Come on, next time I punch you.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Yes. Good. Nice. Good. This is the most underused move. It should be used more in sticky hands. We don't use it enough. Just lower crane and strike. Just lower crane and strike. Elbow stays in. Sorry, you're right there. I'm sorry. You're, yeah. Yeah. Good. It will work better if you do it off the other foot. So whenever the blocking hand, doing it off the front foot is always, ends up being a stronger block. Yeah. Yeah. Good. And for you, just because he is shorter, you do want to actually step in. Sorry, I didn't actually mean to take a dig. So if he's punching, right? Here, I'm too far, right? So think a little more practical. Well, I can step in and get that better shot.
Understood.
Yeah? The distance, yeah. Guys, just something to remember, the hammer fist at this height is almost a very short move when we're doing it after you've blocked. So remember, you can step, you can shuffle, but remember, it ends up being a shorter move. It's not a very long move. You don't have the same, movement. You're not soft points, so the nose is good, or the temple. But this is, yeah, it's much better on the nose, yeah. Yeah. Good.
That means we don't use a normal application from Shuang. We do it like self-defense, short move.
Shorter move, yeah, yeah. Because
Otherwise it doesn't work.
yeah, because once you make, if you punch, once I make the contact, I've already lost my distance. The second one, you can't really completely combine them. Yeah, yeah. I like the other one where you can use this as a kick catch. So catch a kick, boom. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes. All right, ladies, how are we doing here? Good. All right. Okay, so let's get you going. When you're blocking, block off the front foot. It ends up being a stronger block, right? So if you're going to block with that hand, block off this leg, yeah? And now I want you going in and then round here. So don't go out where the elbow stays in. So that will keep control of the arm. If I go straight, I've lost control. Here, I stay in. So here, and then around. Yeah, so it's almost like an inner block into this. So it's a lower roll for the face.
Okay.
Because if you're here and I'm blocking here, I've lost the entire move. It needs to be practical.
Okay.
With us, don't worry about it. If it's one of the newer guys, okay, then take it easy. But otherwise, you have to go here. Yeah? It makes it, yep. Then you can get longer. Yeah? Trust that we can do it. Yeah? Yes. Oh, okay, good. Nice, yeah? Better?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more practical with this one. But I had to break it down because we need people who doesn't know the blocks, so it was an easy way of, okay, split it up now, break this down. Now we'll go into contact after this.
But it's true that if I'm like this and she comes at me, I'm gonna, my first reflex is
It de-
gonna use that.
Yeah,
That arm.
yeah. So it depends. It depends. It depends on where your instincts then start going, right?
Yeah.
Once you start opening up, you'll be able to tell, is it coming from that hand? Then I'd want to do this. Now, if it's coming from the other hand, then I can do this. See? Because even if it comes from this hand and I'm here, I don't want to do this
Because
hand.
most people are gonna be righty, so they're gonna come from the right hand.
Yeah,
The right
yeah.
hand.
And most people tend to, whichever direction they're stepping in, they step and punch with the same. That's the usual.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You lead
but
to it.
yeah,
Okay.
but as always, it's not applicable to everything. Certain situations, but like I said, it's not going to be perfectly from here. I would say it works the same way as start running in towards me. It's still getting you used to. I may not be perfectly from here, but I'm still getting that same little bit of boom, stepping into it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oi! You okay? Or is that just overly dramatic?
You is over dramatic.
Okay. Maybe I start giving stars for overly dramatic people. Gold star. Good. Good.
Some momentum.
Okay. A little bit more as the block is coming, as the punch is coming. Here. Here. Yeah? Make sure you're getting this. Boom. Yeah? Because I keep contact.
You keep in touch with him here?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Because everything, our fighting style is sticking hands. We want to actually keep contact. I'm going to do the same movement because now we've broken it down from short move, the full move, and then we're going to do contact. We're trying to keep contact and then strike. Everything is close contact. So I want to be knowing exactly where he is. I don't want to give him, oh, he has an opportunity there. I don't know where his hand is. I don't know what he's going to do. So everything is right here. Yeah? Okay, and relax. Good. Questions on that one? Okay, so we're breaking down this move into first the simple basic form of the block and the strike, then how it goes in the Shuang. Remember, practically speaking, again, being able to work from the peripheral is very difficult. It still applies from somebody coming at you, simply stepping in and blocking. So remember, practically, not everything is going to work perfectly in every one situation. This works for one situation, something may not work for another situation, okay? Now we're gonna do this from sticking hands, which is our fighting style for the guys who don't know. Within sticky hands, we're always trying to keep contact. This is a good reminder for everybody, okay? With sticking hands, you're not holding hands at the wrists, okay? When you do this, you lose sensitivity. We want to be here, crane in, elbows are in. You have control, yeah? I can switch, I can go in, I can go out, okay? But here is where we're going to practice this now, okay? So whether a person is pushing you forward or she's pushing you back. Hi, Katniss. I'm going to go in, block, and strike. So you're using this to open them up, okay? Okay, so for the sake of this, let's make sure that we are actually getting a strike in, especially for the new guys. She's going to go opposite hand. I block, strike. I keep contact. This is key, okay? If I do this and lose contact, she's coming straight back in with a strike, okay? So keep contact, yeah? Then this can be said, you can use any number of blocks, but it's just fun to make sure you see it in multiple different ways, yeah? Go for it. Hi. Here, take the cat. Happy birthday.
We were just laughing because we're just like the most indecisive girl together, and we're like waiting for the other to do a move. So it's always, yeah. Okay, so fine. Try. But if you punch.
Okay. So now this works. Again, it works perfectly when you're on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so again, yeah, if you're on the inside, it's not gonna work, okay? But let's do it this way. You guys are here new. Okay, come. Okay, come. Okay, for my guys who will automatically say now, this is not gonna work when your hand is on the inside. Now, I can answer your question. Okay, now, remember, we're not stuck. I can come here, same move. Here, as I'm feeling, here, boom. Feeling, here, move, yeah? A lot, yeah? I can change this into a elbow, have the same motion. Okay? But there's always something you can do. But let's be practical and just practice this as is. Otherwise, we'll be thinking of multiple variations and variations and variations. But we don't. That's cool, though. We'll be thinking of multiple variations, but we don't always have to. We practice one, get it down. We practice one, okay? Okay, we'll work on a few of those things, but in a minute. But right now, remember, if you're on the inside, you can move to the outside. But this is working from outside practically, but you can work it here. Boom, okay? I've shortened the movement, but it's still the same fundamental movement, yeah? Okay, good.
We will manage.
You will manage, yes. Good. Yes, yes. Come out of the sun so you're not boiling. Come on. My guys in the back, come out of the sun. We've had enough people, not enough water, dehydration, funny business going on. Let's stay out of the sun, yeah? Yeah. Let me see.
There's not much to see. So I'm on the outside.
Yeah.
Punch her.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Come in, but let's try and, if more practical, right? You're on the outside, right? Okay. Come in with a strike. Here, I keep her locked in if I can. It makes it more effective. This is still effective without dropping. It instinctually happens. It's not as effective because you lose this hand. Because I'm releasing. Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
or uppercut, yeah.
Yep, exactly. So let's take a look again. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good.
She's got it.
Good. Good. That's it. Yeah. So try, go a little slower, ladies, with the block, okay? So get that contact completely, so she's completely trapped. It's actually pretty similar to what we did this one. We moved and trapped. This is just a little bit more striking versus pushing. Yeah. Yes. That's it. Good. 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 Go for the nose. For the collarbone. But the nose is right there.
Yes, she already.
Yeah, but this one, I'm not always a fan of breaking hard things. So, you know, just in case you're not good, well conditioned, you know, break the nose.
She already broke my nose.
Even with a much taller person? Have the tendency to then go more to the collarbone or...
I honestly, like this one, I would rather do this because this is not always conditioned. So I would, if you're going to do the collarbone, I would that way. It's just because of this, I'm like, you know? Otherwise, this can go tempo this way. But if you want to be even more practical about it, I would just go boom, boom, or elbow. I wouldn't even bother with any of that, just straight elbow. Yeah, you know? Because it is still a little too tall and too risky technically. So I just step and shuffle in with an elbow. You cut off oxygen. Yes, yeah, yeah. Or, personally speaking,
All yours.
I didn't even come close. Very far away. He moved beforehand. How we guys? How are we doing here? Yeah. Yes. Good. Yeah. Okay. Keep contact when you, keep it, keep that contact. That way you have it, and just in case you miss or the strike's not hard enough, and exactly,
Sometimes I still miss.
Yeah, no, but it becomes like a habit, no? So what we practice is what becomes what we do. So we want to practice correctly.
Theoretically, it would work.
Okay, good, and relax. Good, any questions? Happy?
More practice.
More practice, yes. No, we're going to keep working on these ones. Any questions on this? Okay, we're going to do something similar, still working within sticky hands range. One thing to think about, try and execute even when you're doing it slowly or even fast, ideally properly. Because how we practice it, even if we're rushed, is how we're going to actually do it. So that becomes your muscle memory, and then that becomes your instinct. So let's try and make that instinct correct rather than incorrect. So whenever you need, slow it down, and more, tell your partner if they're doing it wrong. It doesn't help them or you if you're doing something wrong. You need to help each other, right? Okay, so let's build each other up. Okay, next one is in sticking hands. Majority of you have, some of you haven't seen this, but you guys have probably seen this, is we end up getting moved back, right? Somebody starts with a flurry of strikes, right? You're with somebody who is better, start flurrying of strikes, yeah? I'm getting moved. I'm getting moved. What am I doing? I'm running around. I'm running away, right? I'm running away, yeah? Keep going. Here. Okay. I turn slightly, and I strike the groin. Sorry, I did hit you. So, where does this come from? Shuang. Yes, ding, 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 okay? Okay. Okay, so in the Shuang, most of you have not seen this, some of you have. We go brave tiger returning to the mountain, right? So I turn, I open one foot, the direction I'm moving in, I turn with the person's hand, which is in sticking hands, and then a little bit of shoulder movement, and then striking. This hand keeps them away, right? So you're not going to go straight into somebody attacking you full on like she just did. You're good. She is going to come. She's going to push me 1, 2, 3. Okay? She's forcing me back. Okay? It makes more sense doing it directly with a person. It's very hard to do it without. So she's going to take 3 steps pushing me forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay? I'm going to keep contact and turn with it. If I release my left hand, can everybody see? If I release my left hand, okay, do it, I'm going straight into a punch. Keep contact. This is why we have sticking hands, and we want to know where the hand is at all times, okay? So slower with the striking. 1, 2, 3, okay? Even if I don't strike completely, I have broken her momentum, okay? So go slow, do not kill each other, please, and give this a go, okay? Just with the right side. When you're a little more comfortable, we'll switch hands. Stick with the same partner for right now. Next round, we'll do another partner. Go for it. You can beat him up. All yours. Okay. 2. Yeah, it goes on the other side. Yeah. Yeah? Keep the contact, keep the contact, keep the contact. 2. Yes. Okay. So you did with the left side. Step. Yeah? No, it's fine. 1, 2, step. I push the hand. Yeah? Okay, let's take a look where we stuck.
Pretty much everywhere.
Okay. 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 All right. Selena, can I borrow you for a second? Okay. Let's keep it simple. This is actually good for her because I trust her that she'll do what I expect her to do, but also I'm not going to kill her. So what I want you doing, just step with one foot, step here, okay? All I want you doing now, do that again, okay? As she's stepping in, I'm just pivoting with the right hand in the block, right? Pivot, yeah, and then strike. Yeah, so it's almost the same as what you did, but I'm adding in just a little bit of a move. Yeah, a little bit of a twist. Yeah, and I keep contact, if I can, with the other hand, as much as I can.
Like that.
Yeah?
Got it.
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah. This side, it's a little,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
That's why
but
you
I
need to
could,
switch it.
I could, come. I could,
Yeah.
but I like to switch. That's why I said do one side, this one first, and then the next.
Not easy.
No, not easy.
Find the goal.
Yeah, not easy, not easy, not easy, not easy.
Because you have very good.
But also you can do both one as well, and then with this one.
Yeah. Do that again. So I wouldn't do it that way because there wasn't enough force, and what happened? Your head went down.
Then you got the
So it always has to be push me back, push me back, push me back, push me back. Then I'm right there. Yeah? And ideally, this is just a stopping motion. I'll do that and then I'll go into something. So the practicality of the actual strike, yes, it'll work, but now we're already creating a building block. Oh, we know it's coming. So there's this, there's all this going on. But yeah.
If it's a real groin, I use it from here side, but if you hold me like this, from side, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. I like. Ooh, I'm gonna take that down. Thank you, Dieter. We should discuss self-defense holds. Ooh. Okay, gentlemen, out of the sun. I don't want anybody getting dehydrated. People are falling dehydrated. Let's keep out of the sun. Out of the sun, my friend. Out of the sun. Come on. Yes, but people are falling all over. I don't want anybody falling.
No, exactly. Not in my hand. Good. Better. Go.
Okay, so you've gone back to the first drill. Okay, now I want you thinking here. Okay, she's gonna step, switch legs. Okay, here. Okay, step with this hand. Punch. Good. Step. Good. Step again. Good. Now step again. Here. I turned to the side, so I took her momentum. So let her finish 1, 2. The third one is when you turn.
Okay.
Yeah? Got it?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, step. 1, step. Here. Okay? So I'm blocking, I'm taking the same turn, but I'm actually creating a little pivot.
Crossing hands.
Yes, yes. Yeah. This side, it ends up being more practical on where we're going with it. This one is, the other side is a little less practical. That's why I said stick to the right side first. The other one is not as effective as the same one. It kind of changes just a little bit. Yeah? What is she doing? What are you doing? Can we hang her up from there?
What?
Yeah, from her legs.
Okay, so ready?
No. Okay. Later. We are on camera, guys. We seem a little confused. What's going on? Okay, again, this one doesn't work as well from the other side, okay? So it works really well from this side, okay? This side, it works, but just not as well, okay? So
if I'm coming like this,
come.
and I think it's kind of similar what you did.
Yeah, come. Yeah?
The thing is, it happened like a number of times that I lose contact with that one.
Yeah, okay, so let me take a look. Sorry. You okay?
Yeah. We don't even know what we've been doing most of the time.
Yeah, okay, you're losing contact with that hand, okay? So keep the contact with the hand. Here, that works then. If I lose contact, then I'm gone.
But then this arm is still in the way.
She's moving forward. So by the time I hit this, it's not gonna worry about that hand, really. We're not actually hitting yet, okay? So if you wanna hit and make contact and test it out, by all means. Just make sure your partner is okay with it. Exactly. Yeah, good. Better, better, better. Okay, now let's, ladies, get a bit more stable. So it works as well as it does is when we are moving, right? Taking a little bit, but then rotating right back into it. So a strong base gives you a strong strike. And that's what allows you to turn and strike again. Yeah? Yes. So let's take a look.
I see immediately what you meant. I was immediately off balance.
Now I was too fast, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking about my...
Don't worry about me.
And let's see if we can keep the other hand. Come, push me back. Push, push. Other hand contact if we can. So we don't lose contact of this hand too, if we can. So as she's pushing, yep, it's gone straight in. Yeah? Okay. So try and keep contact with that hand, just for a more sticky hands practical purpose. Because if you lose that hand by accident, then it's coming right in. Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess earlier he was pushing me a lot. It's harder to like.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay, guys. Good. Okay. I got everybody pushing each other a little bit more forcefully, emphasizing the point of getting attacked by a flurry of strikes. So when we're doing sticky hands, the tendency happens, right? One person starts, and I build momentum, right? And I start getting pushed back, or she starts pushing me back, sorry. Keep going, going, pushing here. I'm not actually pushing with my hands and force. Things will change in that. If she starts pushing me like that, it's going to be very different, yeah? Here, I have to do something I could, but it's very hard because her weight is still coming completely into it. This is for multiple strikes coming at me, okay? Because when you start pushing, you'll have to do something different. As she starts pushing me back, if it's here, it's got to be more of a rotational movement completely because there's a lot more force coming at me. This is strikes looking for entry and moving me. I'm moving back with it, yeah? I'm not getting pushed back. If I'm getting pushed back, I need to pivot and use full rotation of my hand, which we have done with our, same thing as our throat grabs. Exactly, same thing movement is if you start getting pushed, then you do that, yeah? Which technically speaking, you do in the Shuang, right? The same motion comes in. So every movement has an application and you can think of multiple different ways, okay? We'll look at that, maybe, no, not today. We'll divulge off and then I can do this whole class till 6 o'clock and we need to stretch at some point. Did that answer your question? Good, a few more minutes and then we'll do something different, yeah? Same one, same one. So make sure you're not pushing too much. Yeah, we go. Yes, that's it. Good, Nico. Yes, nice. Yeah. Oh, only thing? Don't drop the shoulder. Don't drop the shoulder. Don't drop the
singing to the
yes.
He needs to calm counter.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, yeah.
Because she's very good now. She knows what I do, and if I do something else,
Yeah, I want him to do something else, to move forward.
Ah.
Often, with momentum, it happens that naturally the hands are there and
Yeah,
protected.
yeah. So if it happens, it happens. It's an application, so
It's not that I'm doing something wrong, and it happens sometimes.
yeah. Sometimes it crosses, sometimes it doesn't. But I think if there's more force coming, it crosses, versus if it's more just momentum and you're moving with them, it ends up actually sticking. That's at least what I've seen. You're getting dangerous, you know that, right? Okay, and relax. Okay, any questions? Okay, so I hope this so far has got you thinking about different applications, right? So again, nothing is working perfectly, but think about how it works, but keep the practicality of the movement. Okay, next one, it's kind of, we don't do big stances, so most of you are like, why are we doing this in the Shuang? We have such a big stance, right? But this effectively is an upper block, okay? And in sticking hands, it is really nice. But let's practice it first without complete contact, okay? If you're, okay, without contact, she's gonna leave her hand there, okay? She's going here, I'm establishing contact, I go up, strike. I'm opening the person up, yeah? This is almost a little more karate-like, if you will, if you think about it, Karate Kid, a little bit, but it's in the Shuang. We move through. So I want you going from down below, just getting used to this, from your right side Qingming, or the left side Qingming, I'm going up and I'm striking, okay? Getting used to this movement, up and striking, okay? Then we'll find it from sticking hands, okay? Go for it. Oh, sorry, new partner. This is to protect your ear. Yeah. So anytime you're moving, guys, just a quick thing. She very nicely reminded me, your hand is on your ear. Why? Because anytime I'm moving above my head, I want to protect the things that are important. So in case, it's difficult, but nonetheless, you know.
I was trying to, sorry.
Yeah?
I was trying to show that you're protecting.
Yeah, so anytime I'm making sure important bits are protected. This is covering my center line, but this is there just in case, yeah? And if I need, this can go into the next movement, yeah? Good, so that's there to protect, yeah? And then you can do all kinds of things, yeah? Just above the eyebrows, yeah? It's just not here, because then you've lost the block entirely. It's just above your eyebrows, so you can protect here. You're protecting the important bits. This part of the head is really hard. So you don't, yeah, it's here, yeah? Go for it. Go for it. One group of three, please. Okay, there we have a group of three, yes. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Do that again. That's it. Yes. That's it.
You strike center line?
Yeah, center. Because here, we strike here. So that's why I said keep the contact come from below so that you feel the movement going up. Okay, that's why she said don't strike. The idea is from sticking hands. This is a very, if you do that block from a strike, it has to change because there's no rotation. You'll have to have an angle, like you do in the staff, a slight angle to allow the punch to go off, to divert the force. Otherwise, I'm hitting it straight on. Comes in, I'll have to do a little bit of that to then get it. That's why, sorry,
It's fine.
I'm getting you to go from here to get used to that motion, to the twist, to the twist. It's weird, we don't use it enough, okay? Thank you, Sally.
Annika,
Yeah.
it's not like a
No, it's not, not yet, not yet.
because we're just talking about this block you use for maybe.
Yeah, maybe,
Like
yeah,
this
maybe.
Just to
Yeah, just to, yeah. This, I just want you actually coming from the opposite side because this is more practical than in this way. Because if I'm using that just as a block, it's very tricky, it has to be perfectly positioned. Because if I miss this, then all the important things are open. So this one is very much a sticking hand situation. And if I am using it as a block, then I gotta make sure there's a tilt. Otherwise, the force has to go away. Otherwise, the force is gonna go straight into it.
just talk about this move.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't actually, in the demo you did this, you wouldn't use this for a punch to get the solar plexus, would you?
Yeah, the solar plexus, yes.
You will use, but
Not
not
the, yeah.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the block. You wouldn't use it. Like if you actually punch from here, this is stupid, right?
yes, or with
Stick, yeah. Okay, it really is getting stronger, guys. Let's go. We're making the class smaller. Come on, this side. Out of the sun, out of the sun. Come on. Everybody's fainting. Let's go. Sorry. No, I don't want anybody fainting. I need more people drinking water and staying out of the sun. Come out, come out. Okay, so try and go twisting up. So go from contact here. Okay, he's here, right? You're going off. Twist, but keep it straight. Try not to go off this way. It's doing funny things right here, right? I want to go up.
and close it.
Yeah. It's tricky with somebody taller, but yes. Yes, that's it. Good. And boxer's back foot needs to stop. So, yeah, think of this. Think of the hip moving, but not the foot moving. So you do the same movement, but you squish your bug, right? Here, you're only squishing the bug with your hip. So the hip will do the same motion without the heel coming off the floor. Yes, so you're doing the same momentum with the hip, just not lifting the heel. Okay. Yeah, move it up, move it up. Yeah, move it up. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
My fist like this all the time, and that's like a box.
That's why I'm asking you to come from here so that the hand stays into it. That's why it's coming from here, it stays into it. Yeah? Because it goes 1, 2, right? It comes from here because you go here, here. So that hand comes twisting up. Yeah? Yeah. It's very tricky. Okay, you're blocking your head. make sure you're protecting this soft bit. This part of the head is really hard. You're good. If you're blocking here, this is all open. So make sure you're protecting here. And in order to do this, especially when it comes with a weapon, if you're so close, you're still gonna take impact. So keep a little bit of distance. Yeah? There's nothing solid about this. This is useless. Yeah. So if I hit him, watch the way he blocks instinctually. Ready? Look at that distance. That is what I need. If he keeps it close to his head, it's gonna do it badly. Yeah. This is no good. Yeah. It needs to be boom. Yeah.
It also depends what your partner
Is doing height.
height. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm like Thomas.
Yeah. Oh,
You
no.
have to lift it a little bit more.
Yeah. 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 Having fun. No, talk to the camera. By all means. Yes.
Does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he comes with this hand,
Uh-huh.
does it matter? Because if I'm here,
Uh-huh.
whether I here or here, I mean, I get still something.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so remember, look at where we're hitting here.
Liver, kidney.
Yeah, liver, kidney, floating ribs. So I would say,
Because I'm just concerned with that hand.
yeah, by all means, you can go here. But remember what I said? I said come from this side, here. So if I've stepped out, I can do the same. So later on in sticking hands, we're going to do that move. You're taking me, you got my lesson planned down. I'm going to step into it. Okay? So yes, but yeah, I would go. I would go for the ribs or the, but I would go ribs and kidneys for him.
Yeah.
So if you're going across, you're gonna step. This is right now very simple, getting you used to it, right? Nope, we don't do this block. I want you guys thinking of the block. Next, we're gonna do it, yeah?
Very difficult to do a real good punch because you are very close normally.
I'll show next minute. It's coming, I promise. It's coming. Okay, guys, and relax. So let me answer the question with my next drill, okay? That was just practicing it because we really do not practice a block. It's not even a basic block in our moves. I don't think, yeah, it's actually in my routine, but it's even from a monkey squat, yeah? So it's not very common to do it. It's protecting the head. That's probably the first time I've seen it, and you do it with here, but not important. The point is that it's a harder block, but when we do it in sticking hands or from contact, okay? Now, what we're going to do is as we are lifting this up, the block wasn't as important as the rest of this is, yeah? In sticking hands, I'm going to try block, step into the strike. Go for the ribs, okay? So block, I'm creating an opening, then I'm stepping, okay? If you can, completely block properly. If you need to, I'm stepping here, okay? And a little shuffle, as I'm doing automatically without thinking about it, if you need to, right? If you're big enough, you don't need to. If you want to be more close contact, keeping your sticking hands form, shuffle in, yeah? And as always, this is a punch, but it can be any move. I open and I strike. I open and I go elbow, yeah? Whatever works, okay? So open and a step. So you're closing your body off. You're not sitting here and doing this and having yourself open completely, yeah? So I'm going to step with it. Because Shuang, we're in a big stance and we're stepping out. We're twisting, we're changing angles. So add a step in, yeah? Go for it, same partner. Yeah, go from sticking hands, yeah, go from sticking hands. Yeah. Yes, but Don't just open up wide, actually, step. So don't just go exactly as it is in the Shuang, right? Don't just go wide. Have a little step. So as he's coming, yeah? Yeah? I'm stepping. If I stay there and just go wide, it's, yeah? He can feel that coming. Here, I have more of a chance. Yeah? But he's still got me open, but okay, that's okay. 1, 2. But I'm giving you another option of stepping out the side, using this, clearing.
This foot?
Yeah, because I want to go on, yeah, almost, yeah. So then I have to go this side, I do the same. Yeah, but it changes just a little bit. This one is somehow easier. This one is a little more complicated, yeah? But same thing. 45 degrees. Okay, too much sun. I can't do anything else. Mm-hmm.
We go from up.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go to punch him, if I try to punch him,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's a little awkward on this side, but remember, if I'm going to do it, punch, I stepped.
That's the thing. That's what I was.
That's what
okay,
you were
need to
missing.
move somewhere.
Yeah? So here, 1, 2. I'm not waiting for that to come in. I'm opening myself and you up. So I gotta clear the path to strike. Yeah? Let's keep.
If you move, I can't reach you. Or
Yeah. Come. Guys. 1 second. Okay. The step. If most of you were here yesterday morning for the center line, we talked about center line, opening it, closing it. Here, with this block, the reason why it's not always done is because you're opening your center line and the person's center line. So this is where open, step, I close my center line. By stepping off an angle, I have closed the center line. Yeah? Make sense? So think of it in that sense. The stepping closes you off. This is not only opening them, but opening yourself up. So you step off the center line to then strike. Yeah? Got it? Yeah?
But even if I did this, I'm off of.
For self-defense, it's very difficult.
Yeah. Very much strictly sticking hands. Yeah.
I think it's really, it's a little bit difficult to explain.
Yeah,
self-defense.
it works. You can do it in self-defense, but I haven't found the best way to explain it yet. I sort of have halfway ones, but I don't want to use them yet. They're half-baked. But if you can use them here.
So then isn't sticking hands just like.
But you're learning instincts with sticking hands, okay? If I want to, I want to come into this instinct. Because this is where I know how to relax. If I'm here and I'm tense, but also it gives you the advantage of knowing where the person is. If I know where they are, I can then react. If I don't know where they are, it's very hard to react. And I have to say, my reactions have to be super, super, super quick, and then I have to have predictions for every single thing that I think they're going to do. And those are just the ones I can think of, and the ones that actually come. So you have to think that much faster. Versus here, I can at least feel, and I know what's coming rather than, yeah?
So it's kind of like a training game.
Yes, yeah, with this one in particular for sure. Okay, and relax. Good. Any questions? Okay, this was a tricky one. try if we can. Remember, we're opening, but we're also closing, okay? If you can get it in sticky hands, great. If you can find an easier way to do it, let me know. We're always trying to do this. And this one is very particular for sticking hands. It is not a self-defense move, okay? There is one, but not quite completely cooked yet, so I'll wait for that. Okay, last one is a bit more fun. So we're off the sticking hands right now. It's this one in Shuang, the double block going into this strike. What are we doing here? Somebody is going to grab. They're grabbing the shirt. I'm going into the pressure point, yeah? I'm poking, okay? It works when they're coming in, I'm sorry. Okay, practical point. This works your lung meridian. You're working along the lung meridian, okay? And we go in, grab in, start pulling or whatever, and it works right off, okay? Or somebody is in your face, but make sure that they're in your face at a certain distance. If you're too close, start pulling me here, it's very hard to do this, yeah? Then I actually have to step back to do it, yeah? So watch your distance, it's very necessary for this point, right? So start off at this distance and then play around, but here. It's very easy, it's on a pressure point, yeah? So pretty much underneath the collarbone where the shoulder meets, yeah? Some people don't have pressure points, okay? You might be one of those, but I think most of you are gonna feel this one, okay? Okay, good. All right, let's have some fun for the last 5 minutes before we have a warm up and stretch and I kill you further, okay? Give it a try. Yeah. Yeah, you feel it? We'll find it. No, oh, you're so weird. She's so weird. Like, I'm sitting there stretching them, and everybody's groaning and dying. She's like, I don't feel this. And I'm like, what? Okay, but this is a general thing, though. There are people who, our bodies are different. So some people have a certain amount of flexibility or different kind of joint mobility going on. And she was a gymnast and a dancer. So her body's open in different ways that most of our body is not. So it just, yeah.
Some of my points are dead. But yeah, for you, it's fine.
You don't feel it?
Like, wait, I'm scared. No, not this one.
Okay. Go for my grab. Go for a grab, yeah? Yeah? Huh, no?
It's like not nice.
Okay. Okay. Does it feel it? Okay. All right. We're gonna answer the non-feeler ones. Okay. Good. Okay, guys. Relax. Okay. As usual, this is more, guys. As usual, this is very much more self-defense than in sticking hands. It's kind of weird to be putting into sticking hands. I guess you could, but it's more of a self-defense one to keep somebody away. Now, majority of people, some people are not feeling, not majority of people. We cannot say in a self-defense situation, please stop, let me try it again and find your point. That is not practical, right? So some people don't feel it. We're not gonna sit here and keep hunting, okay? Sorry, okay? She's grabbing and it's not working, right? Sorry, let's do it on you, sorry. Okay, she's doing it and it's not working, okay? This is not working. I'm gonna grab on and then I'm just gonna turn, okay?
That works.
Right? So, idea with this one is making sure I'm controlling the joint. This is going a little China, but it's answering the question, so I'm going off topic a little bit here. But not working, grab hold, turn, okay? It is pretty much my entire chest, but my hand is controlling her wrist, okay? If I can grab hold of the hand, even better. But if somebody's grabbing your shirt and really, truly trying to pull, you're not gonna be able to grab the hand. You can get the wrist and turn. And the idea is the surprise. But if I grab the wrist, I can straighten the arm, okay? So give that a go, keep it very practical. I would not do this if it's this hand. Because what am I doing? I'm giving the person the back and straightening out. It works for a cross, okay? Only a certain situation. So wrist, turn, and pull, okay? You can just use this, even meaner, getting the bone. Sorry?
I'm good.
Welcome to Kung Fu. Good, give it a go. Good? You okay?
Damn, girl, that was awesome.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, so. Okay, if you can, rather than going completely turning the body, use even less effort. He's here? Because then I don't have to move as much. Because here I'm going into the whole using the effort and all of that. This I want to keep it simple and practical. I'm just going, boop. Just a small movement, rather than going for this, because that's good too. But this we're keeping a little more simple. Sorry, good? What did you do to him?
They are not immune. This one? No, that works.
They're not.
Very well. Very well.
Good. Nice to You're very satisfied. Oh.
Knows it, but she always
Okay, so-
does expansions of her mind. Expands your practice.
Expansion is good. Actually grab the shirt. There you go. Try, rather than just the hand.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
That's good.
Then you can keep going. Then expand.
Okay.
Then expand. Thank you. Then expand. Yeah. Because in order for, actually practically speaking, the expansion will work after I've got this turn. And then I want this grip. Because if you start doing this without the grip and if just here, it's very, yeah. So expand within reason.
Oh no, because it only works if it's crossed.
That's it. Cross.
Doesn't work.
Good.
Might as well get a job like welcoming Elite to
I can't. I'm stuck on because when he goes, I mean, he's controlling my hand. Fine.
Then I go like this.
Ah, okay, yeah, so here's what's going, okay. So here, we're in, yeah, she's going cross, okay. Because I don't have a grip, this is practical when you have an actual grip of the hand. Now I don't have a full grip, right? I take control of the wrist here, and I turn.
But you just you lower it. Okay.
I lower it slightly, but I turn here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, then I'm turning here,
Yeah,
okay?
okay.
Because the thing is, if I try and go straight into this, I don't actually have grip of
Yeah,
this.
that's why I was like,
This
this
one
one-
works only when you have control of the full arm.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's why I was like, there's something odd. Okay. So, up. So, the wrist.
Yeah. But if you hold it tight enough and you squeeze your shoulder in, it automatically squeezes it. Yeah?
So,
Yeah?
squeeze it against you.
Squeeze it, squeeze it. Yes.
Against you.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Yeah, but watch again. Here.
You just
Watch
have to
me.
turn, actually.
I keep this in, right? Squeeze it, right?
yeah.
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 Because basically, her elbow, her shoulder is gonna knock my elbow.
Shoulder is able. Okay.
Yeah? But this needs to squeeze.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as
You really, you need to keep it close to you. Going to the other arm.
I'm just thinking about like when it doesn't and it does work. So here, it's not gonna work.
and I'd be very careful about that, but because see, you want to make sure as he's coming in,
Yeah.
do that. You went and you said, okay, here, right? You kind of did this, not quite, but make sure you have control of the wrist before. Now it works better. If you're forcing, what you did, do that again.
I did that.
Yeah, see? You see, I don't have control of my joint before doing it. The joint lock needs, yes, but I want the joint lock to be easy, which is why, if this is not working, come back, come back. If he's here and I want to do, that's why I'm pressing, okay? First I'm pressing. But if I want to do the other one, I'm going to actually grip and turn here. Now I have control. Sorry, okay? Yeah, I don't want to be sitting here and going, and not having any control of any one joint. Actually control one joint at a time. If I don't control the joints, I don't have what's going on. So trying to force it is not going to happen because you're small and we have to be very smart about everything.
So
But
if
it's
he's
not
really,
wiggle, do you do it directly?
Yeah, it is. But that's why it's not actually from this point, it's from still from the shirt grab. So if he's grabbing my shirt, it's still from the shirt. This is not working. Now I'll do this, right? This is not working. I'm not going from this to that. That's a very, nobody's going to actually attack unless it's a defensive way. This is not working, then I'm doing this. Yeah?
he's like big and you can't get wrist control. Like I can't. What if I literally can't wrap my?
But you're not wrapping here. Look,
Just pushing.
I'm just pushing. So, do you see? And then here, little things like grab, grab. As he starts making it really hard, his elbow is bent, right? Okay, now what? Yeah? Turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
My shoulder.
I,
I mean, I watched.
yeah,
like-
this is gonna go in here. Yeah?
Very slowly.
Yeah? I'm gonna go here.
Because
Ah, yes.
Because he's
I,
locked.
I,
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
he's holding.
want turn, so I blocked it.
so you
and
blocked
I
it.
And then she
see
turned, yeah,
turned
I
my
turned.
shoulder.
So that's a thing that you gotta be careful. Okay?
But that's why it works.
Yes, but you have to, but gain control of one thing at a time. Don't try and rush and gain control of all of them at the same time. Yeah? Good? Me? Good?
Good.
Okay. Good. And relax. Guys, let's have a circle. Okay. Any questions? All right. So we have self-defense on Sunday morning, which is actually going to be the choking series and the neck series. So we'll actually go into this properly in detail. This wasn't meant to be an entire grabbing thing, but it became a little bit, so we're going to stay away from it and carry this on Sunday. So remind me to recap with this one, and then we'll show the next bits to work on, okay? Good. Questions? No. We're not done yet. We're not finished. Now I have to kill you. Now we have a warm-up. So grab your water bottle and line back up. Make sure your lines are even, yeah?
Now it's reaching.
Oh, yeah. You'd like to leave this? Okay, run away. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. For my guys online, I'm getting my timer online, I promise. We have a fun little warm-up, and we're going to do some upper body stretching. So if you just have a little space, maybe 2x2, 2x4 mats, that's all you need for this bit, not much needed, and maybe a long stick or a staff, all right? So jump right in with us. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Each exercise is going to be for 45 seconds, okay? And we have about 8, 9 exercises with a 20-second rest in between. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. That's way too much for you guys. You guys will kill me. Ah, again, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Perfect, there we go. 40 seconds, 20 seconds rest, okay? If you don't know, go as much as we can. All right, first one is going to be gecko, okay? We're gonna go 3 forward and 3 backwards with this, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, okay? And then 3 back. All right, ready? And go. Mm-hmm. 3 forward, 3 back. Come on, Jimmy. Keep going. Yes. 45 seconds. There we go. That's like. And rest. Okay. Shuffling to the side. So squat down, shuffle. Okay? And keep moving. All right? Yappa. And go. Keep going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going. Timing was off. Keep going. Get some cardio in. Let's go. Let's go. And rest. Okay. Next one is going to be ab circles. So underneath, all in one direction. Next round, opposite way. So choose left or right and go for it. Ready? Go. Keep those legs straight. Keep breathing. And rest. 15 seconds. The next one, opposite way. All right, we got 10 seconds to go. I'm talking through my rest. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, which way? There we go. Good. Alive? Okay. Next one, another animal. Crab. 3 forward and 3 back. Do not let the butt sink down, okay? And go. 1, okay? Halfway there, guys. Go. Katniss. Be good. Can you do a cat stretch for me? Good. All right. Okay. Squat. Squat. Okay? Go. You can jump in with your feet together if you want to make it easier. Try to be light on your feet. 20 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Plyometrics. Good. We need springiness in our legs and rest. Okay. Next one. Our monkey. Just going one side, up. Other side, up. If you can't jump up, one leg, 2 leg. Okay? Let's go. And this is the last one, guys. And rest. Good. All right. 5-second break and then grab a staff. Everybody alive? Good. Thank you. Here, you can take, here. Yeah. We're just going to keep our staff next to us. It's fine. For right now, we're going to do our wrists. We'll get straight into the shoulders later. I don't want to mess up the flow. Okay, good. Sit kneeling, please. Staffs on the side. Little rotations in your wrist. Yeah, make sure you're loose. We did a lot with the wrists, shoulders, elbows. Want to make sure everything is open. If you cannot sit like this, sit up, sit like this. You need to be comfortable. If there's pain, we stop. We do not get to the point of pain. We want maybe discomfort, uncomfortable, but not pain. When you have pain, you're usually tearing something. So let's not do a disservice to our body. Palms together and pushing down. This is a position where our shoulders want to go up. Let's keep them down and back, yeah? Good. You want to make sure all parts of the hands are touching, and I'm pushing down. Yeah. That's it. Good. Release, shake it out. Fingers pointing down, pushing up. Again, shoulders down. If we close our eyes, we can scan our body and find those little points where everything is tight and focus on letting go. It's magic. Good. Good. And release. Shake it out. Last one, be gentle. Knuckles facing. Gently pushing down with your elbows. But be gentle. Get all the little bones there. And release. All right. Some more for your wrists. Our wrists are really important for Kung Fu, for our joint locks, for our weapons training. So as we get more weight, we still need to be flexible and strong. Fingers facing forward. The further away, the harder it is. The closer to my knees, the easier it is. I want my arms straight and pushing your body weight into your wrist, okay? If you're further back and it's too easy, little rotations with my body, rotating through the wrist joint. Yeah, but keeping that arm straight. Yeah. So this is almost like flossing your wrist joints. We're doing circles, make sure we go both directions. Good. Okay, release, shake it out. Okay. This time, fingers facing us. Now, the further in front of us, the harder it is. The closer, easier it is. And then again, if it's too easy, rotations, flossing through the wrist. Good. And release. Again, shake it out. And what has been fondly named Psycho Killer. Hands in front of you. You're going to turn into the thumbs. Yeah? Turning into the thumbs. And your elbows pop out in this weird position. So not, yeah. So go as much as you can, and then slowly, gently straighten out. Yeah, some of you can probably go all the way. Lisa is doing I don't know what at this point. She's completely straight. As always, guys, remember, what everybody else is doing doesn't matter. Your body is doing it, yeah? And it doesn't matter if you're here today, tomorrow you'll be somewhere different, yeah? So as much as we can, remember not to compare. And despite what you think, no matter where you are in the stretch, you're still stretching. Okay, good. Loosen it up. Okay, as usual, our frog and crow progressions. Some of you are already doing certain ones, some of you are not. We'll start back at the basics. This was for flexibility and mobility in the wrist. Now we're going to work on the strength. So we work on the frog and then the crow. The frog, your knees come outside of your elbows. I want to find my balance point and hang out there. The starting point for this is easy and slow, yeah? Find that point to sit, lift one leg, put it down, other leg, see if you can find some hang time, then lift the other, slowly, yeah? Besides, you're so close to the floor, you're just gonna roll. You're really close to the floor, nothing's gonna happen to you, yeah? We are so close to the floor. Just make sure those sticks are out of the way. That is dangerous. Nice. Good. Oh, tuba. Can you do that? Nice, go for it. Woo. There we go. We should do the next progression from that one. Okay, good. And relax. Okay, the other one that's a bit more balancing, but also really good, is a little higher up. This time our knees were outside the elbows. Now we're gonna go knees above the elbows, okay? Same thing. Then you can straighten out your arms. Okay? Go for it. Nice, tuba. Sit.
If I wasn't that sweaty, what can you advise me on the sweat? It's like Vaseline.
And that is fair. With this one, it is actually practically trickier. Okay, good. Guys, as long as we're trying, think about it this way. Whether you get upside down completely or not, you're actually still putting in that pressure into your wrist, so you're working on that strength within the wrist. As we do different weird exercises, your body stops thinking about your wrist and thinks about the fun you're having, okay? Or the not fun you're having, but you're still working your wrist, okay? So the last one to make it interesting, because some of you already done it, is the sideways curl, yeah? You're gonna put your hands outside of your knee and thigh, and I'm gonna come up on my toes and gently lean in, okay? Okay? If you cannot do it, just little motions of going forward and back. Forward and back. Somewhere you'll find your balance point, okay? But just doing that is plenty for your wrists. Your wrists are getting a nice little workout, okay? The closer I get my hip and my knees to my elbows, the easier it gets, yes. See if this can come. The knee comes above the elbow. See here? Comes above. Yeah. Yeah, bring that right hand closer. Here. But palm still out. Yes, that's it, good. That's, yeah, and that hip higher. Yes, there, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Slow, 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 slow. Yeah, nice.
But I lost here my contact.
Yeah. Okay. You want to get this above this elbow also? This one? Yeah. Okay. Try the other side just to balance it out. Ah, nice. Let's take a look. Good. Nice. Okay, so you want to do the other thing where you're up in the air? Okay, nice. Extend this leg now. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good? Okay, so hand, sit squatting. Okay, so guys, sit squatting. Take the hands to one side. Knee goes above the first hand, hip goes above the other elbow. And then the same. Yeah. That's it. You can do it from 1, too. No? I can do it from 1, too. Good. Good, and relax. Okay, good. All right. Guys, nicely done. We keep working a little bit at a time whenever we get a chance to do upper body, and it'll come, yeah? Okay? Good. They're just fun ways of making sure your body stays, and it keeps your body happy because you're doing different things. Okay, good. Let's grab our sticks now. Now we're done with our wrists. We're going to do our elbows and shoulders. Everybody alive? Good. Make sure you're drinking some water. All right. Go as wide as you need. And we're just going over, okay? If it's too easy, make sure you bring your hands closer. But I want my arms straight. So I don't want to see this bending of the elbow. Go as wide as you need to make sure you're flossing out your shoulders. Yeah? Right. Yes. Okay. So for you, I want you working on gently placing here, keeping a slight, sorry, keep hand on his shoulder, on Bob's shoulder, and a slight opening of this area, just that. Okay, good. Okay. If you have shoulder issues and don't know what to do, I'll give you some exercises to do. We don't need to kill our shoulders. We do it a lot here, so be careful. Good. Now, rotations. My hand is going to go overhand. I'm going to drop down behind me, over again, in the same direction for right now. Making sure that top hand remains straight. I forgot you were there. Good. Yep, try and keep that top hand nice and straight so you feel that stretch in your shoulder. How are we feeling? Yeah. Yeah. That's good for it. Huh? That's good for now. You can do it from tabletop. It'll be easier to control. Slightly. You can keep it off because, yeah. Because you have that second arm. Yeah, because you get more movement. And you have the second arm. So as you take weight off that, then you'll get more. Okay, yes, please change directions. Good. Sorry, relaxed, a little uneven. Okay, stick out in front of you. Elbow comes inside the stuff, and then I pull in towards my midline. Good. Try and keep those elbows in. The more we come center line, the better for our blocks. Our elbows in is really important, as you guys all saw. So let's get those elbows center line. It's easy to do this. Let's bring them in. That's it.
That's actually what I couldn't do in Sunshine. I told him that Kaneka works on it.
It'll come, it takes time. All of these things your body is not actually used to. You're making your body do new exercises. So we always have to take, the muscle takes time, the mind takes time. Then the movement will come. And switch. Okay, and sticks down. We'll put them down in a second. Wait, wait, keep them right where you are. Don't stop yet. Okay, hand on your hip, and then pushing out. Some of you may not feel this one. Some of you may feel it a lot. Again, shoulders down. Good, and switch. Good, now sticks can go back. And then back to your spot and lay down on your floor, on your stomach. Lay down on the floor, on your stomach. And nap time, go to sleep. All right. Good, falling asleep, everybody? All right, palm flat on the floor. I'm going to turn into my shoulder, gently opening it up. Okay? Yeah, you should feel this. Okay, so palm on the floor, and then lean into your shoulder. Opa. Why is this coming off today?
There you go, 1 point. Your first point.
Okay, gently release, same side, this time palm facing up, leaning into the same shoulder, okay? Good, and release. Okay, other hand. Palm flat, gently lean into your shoulder. Good. Slightly release, palm facing up, coming back into your shoulder. Good, and gently release. Come up onto your knees. All right. If you can sit down, sit down. If not, stay up. Good. Hands over. If this is easy, I know some of you probably can do this. Nice way of opening up your shoulder. Take the other hand, reaching for your fingertips and clasping. And switch. Always, if you can, start out with just the top hand, just so you're nice and comfortable in this. And your hand is relatively in the middle.
If I can do it the other way, my right hand is way stronger, right?
We want to try and have it even as we can.
I can't continue my humor, but I stopped it.
All right, guys. And release. Good. Hand across. And opposite side. Good. And release. One knee down, other leg crossing over. If this is too much for your knees, straighten out that bottom leg, okay? Opposite hand to your leg goes in, and then I look behind me. Try as much as you can to straighten the spine up. Don't lean into it, yeah? For my yogis or very flexible people, take that hand that's on the knee, slide it through, and wrap the opposite hand over, clasping your hands. So, the hand that's on the knee, the elbow, that hand is going to dip between the hole in your leg or between your thigh and your calf. I'll come and help you. Yeah, yeah. You can also do this one.
I'm doing the wrong side.
There we go. Snowflake. Hi. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, you get the opposite. You can do the other one too. Okay. What's going on? You know you're not meant to be here. Yeah. Okay. It's all right. She's scared. Only exception allowed. She was in instructor training the other day, right? Okay, good. And switch sides. Switch sides? Yeah? Good? Yeah. Okay. Now take your other hand. There we go, good. And now twist behind you. That's it. Huh? Ah, yeah. It's okay, let her be. Ah. Ah. Ah, okay. Oh, I did not know that. I apologize. Good. And release. All right, coming up onto all fours into a tabletop position. And just gentle cat-cows, opening up your spine. Up and back. Okay, increasing the stretch. Take one hand, slip it through, and let the shoulder drop down. Good, and release. Other side. Good, and release. All right. Little mobilization still through the back. Reaching for one ankle behind you. Lift the opposite hand up. And we're just going to rotate through to this position on the other side. I'm going to gently reach around, swinging, reaching both hands, and switching into the other ankle. Same thing, opposite hand. And I'm gently just flowing through this, slowly opening up the spine, making sure we're not dumping into the lower back, but we're pushing our belly button forward to have an even stretch in the back, yeah? Don't dump into the lower back or just the upper back. My friends call this dancing camel. It's technically a camel pose, so the camel is dancing. Yes, I like my names. Okay, good. And then into the full movement. You can start with just supported from your kidneys or your lower back, giving yourself support. If you want, then behind the thighs. And then if you can, grabbing hold of your heels and pushing forward. Yeah. Go easy. Just start here. Slowly open, yeah. Don't overdo the back. Yeah, that's it, that's good. Yeah, that's it, that's good. That's plenty, that's plenty. Don't do any more. That's good, right there. Support the back, support it, support. Yeah, that's it, that's good. If you can, Lara. Yes. Nice, good. Try, yeah, but now don't just lean back. Try to push the belly button forward. Yeah, so right now the stretch is going into the lower back a lot. I want this spine a little, yeah. So that pushes forward a bit more. So it's an even stretch, yeah? Bless you. Good, and relax. Last one for the back is going into the wheel or bridge, whatever you want to call it for today. Everybody's going to go through the progressions. If your back is not okay, please do not do the full wheel. You can stick to one of the easier progressions, yeah? Remember, we're still opening up your back. It doesn't matter whether you're full or not. Okay, heels close to your glutes. And gently lifting your hip up and off the floor. Hands are on your sides or by your legs. I came in front of my clock, right in the middle of it. There we go. Now I got to keep an eye on the time. Good, and release. Okay. Next one. Same thing, but this time grabbing hold of my ankles, okay? And I want to try and come up onto my shoulder blades this time. And release. Good. Okay, we're going to go into the full one. If you cannot, stick to one of the previous progressions. Hands by your ears or your shoulders and lifting up. Nice, Kate. Okay, Kate, walking. To me? There we go. Come. Keep the hands. Yep.
Please don't forget us.
Okay. And release. And release. Okay. As always, with your back, you want to make sure that we release the opposite way. So grab hold of your knees, hug yourself in. And if you definitely went up into the full bridge, grab hold of your feet, your toes, and just roll on your back. Okay, yep, you can do that, separated, happy baby. Extend one leg, the second. Good, and sitting on your butt. Good, feet together. Keep an eye on that. Your spine can now actually be nice and straight. So we're not going to fold forward in this position today. We're just going to flap the wings, keeping your spine upright. This position of your spine, now that it's nice and open, should be what you're doing whenever you're stretching, so that you can fold from the waist rather than from the spine. Okay, good. And then feet no more than 90 degrees. And then folding over one side. Now keep that back straight. We just straightened out our spines. So wherever you are, keep that back straight. So you're folding from the waist and not just bending at the top of your head, yeah? Because you want to be able to feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Yeah, that's it, good. Yeah. Good, and opposite leg. Okay, good. Grabbing hold of both of your toes and then folding forward.
Pay attention. For 45 days, I was exactly like that. Now look, I'm a ballerina.
Did you just call yourself a ballerina? Okay, you're a
I'm
little,
proud of it.
go a little less wide, little less wide. No more than 90 degrees. There you go. Now ballerina, now ballerina. There we go. But guess what? Ballerinas, their legs are stronger than all of us put together. I promise you. I promise you that.
I told you I'm proud of it.
The stuff they can do, I can wish and dream. I hope and dream one day, maybe. If there's one thing you take away from Kung Fu, is that the human body is capable of a lot, and what somebody looks like on the outside, the body can do crazy things. Ballerinas are like the prime example of that, but Kung Fu definitely will help you get there.
After Kung Fu, I'm gonna play ballerina.
Sounds good. Good. And relax. Okay, stand. Nicely done. Any questions? We're good? Okay. Alrighty. Let's have some dinner. Enjoy your off day tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us online. This is Namyang Kung Fu Retreat in Pai, Thailand. Do like, subscribe, comment, please. Thank you. We'll see you Sunday, midday training at 11.